Here. Bada bing, bada boom. Summerlin, happy Friday. Wendy, Tim, how are you? Hope you had a great week. Another, I don't know if it was a busy week this week.
Busy.
Was it busy?
I thought it
Yeah.
was busy.
Yeah, I mean, agents are starting to come back to the office, and a great meeting yesterday. If you missed it, we had Mike Calvert, the solar guy, we call him, or from Solar Certified Pro. And it's so funny. I didn't tell you this. Yesterday, after the meeting and this morning, I got 2 phone calls from agents with solar questions. I said, hey, did you come to the meeting? No, Tim, I didn't make the meeting. All right. So I said, well, watch the recording that's on Facebook, or it will be in the newsletter here. So Mike was great. He's the solar guy. You need to use him, whether you're on the buying or selling side. He charges a couple $100 to do like a solar, what do you want to call it?
To just kind of check out all of the any of the contracts that they've had with solar, if they're still under warranty, how to switch them over. He can switch them over for you, which is super helpful if you've ever dealt with solar before. It's very difficult to do that as an agent and as a homeowner, as a buyer. They don't really seem to want to talk to anybody, and they pass you all around. So he's able to do that for us and take that off of our plate.
Yeah, because all of you have had a handful of deals that mean when you would get calls on, you're closing next Friday, but the solar's the problem, or it never got transferred, or the lender, the buyer's builder, the buyer's mortgage company didn't know about it, and that could affect their debt-to-income ratio. So you want to use Mike. Watch the video. It's a good one. You'll enjoy it. Next week, we have another really good guest. This guy, Stephen Thomas. He's from a company called Reports on Housing. He's their chief economist. He travels the country doing these presentations, and he does one specifically for Las Vegas. So it'll be next Thursday, 9:30. His presentation is about close to an hour. So we might be going a little bit over next week with the stuff that me and Wendy have to do, but we'll cut ours a little bit short. But Steve Thomas is a good one. You got some emails from him already. I think me and Suzanne Wendy sent you guys some videos. So make sure you make that meeting next week. Lee Dreisen is doing another CE class. I think it's on, do you remember what it's on? I think it's on probate. I think it's a 1-credit CE class for an hour on probate in February. And also Mike Calvert is doing a CE class in February, a free 3-credit general for solar. So keep an eye out for that. The one tool chest below, make sure you're clicking on the tool chest, gang. Wendy and I are going to be doing a lot of training on the tool chest, all the different things at Realty One that we have that a lot of us don't use, from the CRM to the app to Rate My Agent to an assortment of stuff. Okay, and Wendy will show you the calendar where she's going to go into, I think she's going to call it Tech Tuesdays, or when you're going to Tuesday Tools, where she's going to cover everything that's in our zone, in your zone account, that you might not know about or you haven't seen in a while. Okay, make sure you're hopping on the Monday call with Tim Sams for One Suite, our CRM, and at the end of the month, the last 3rd and 4th Thursdays of the month for One Orientation. So if you're new to the company, whether you're brand new to the business or you've transferred from Urban Nest as an example, you should hop on those Zoom calls with Tim Sams. Everything is in the emails. Everything is in the newsletter. Is everything on Facebook. So make sure you're hooking up to all that stuff. Okay. And last but not least for me, make sure you get the BBRA into SkySlope. Okay. Certain companies are getting audited now that, and they're going to get fined that if we don't have that BBRA in the system, when you submit the RPA to us, we can get in trouble, okay? So the BBRA must be technically the first document you put into SkySlope. If you don't know how to do that, below are the instructions. Every week we leave it in the newsletter, or you can reach out to me, Wendy, or Maria, okay? What else we got, Wen?
Just want to touch upon our calendar. Of course, we've got another week left. This Monday we'll have Back to Basics, the listing appointment. Then on Wednesday, Heather from Rock Title is going to be talking about ROG Agent, the app. Then I think the rest of the week, other than Rev Up, Wednesday and Friday, we have not much else going on with Realty One. But if you flip the calendar over, we have the Rock Title calendar. Next week, it looks like they don't have anything going on either. So the last week of January is kind of an empty week, only 1 or 2 classes. So if you want, you can attend those, but please go to the YouTube channel. I get a ton of calls every day about how do I do this or where's that. Everything's in YouTube. Any classes that we do here in the Summerlin office, we put on our YouTube channel. So just go there and click on playlist and you'll be able to see everything. So there's a lot of stuff in there on how to properly fill out documents or how to do a listing presentation. It's all in there, guys. Rev Up we had on Wednesday. I actually taught that one. We had over 20 guests of new agents on there. Actually, we had like 5 or 6 seasoned agents in there, 20 plus years. So Rev Up is great for the newer agents, but sometimes the seasoned agents needs a refresher. So everyone's welcome if you want to go on there. The link's on the Facebook group. And then last but not least, we are working on the Top Producer Award. So in the next week or so, we should have that information out to you, where it's at, what time, and all of the good stuff. So I think that's all I have.
Yeah, and one little marketing tidbit. Shout out to Keith Leary. I'll give you something that he told me he did, and he got 4 deals out of it. He's from Wisconsin. Okay, his family was in Wisconsin. He went to Rock Title, and in his farm, which I guess is on the west side in Summerlin, he said, "Do me a favor in this geographical parameter, find non-owner occupant homes that are owned by people living in Wisconsin." This is not rocket science, gang, but he's thinking outside the box. So he got a list of 100 or so people that own a home here, but they rent it out. And he's putting them in his database, keeping in touch with them, and he got 4 closings out of it in 2024. Just by sending out, hey, I don't know what the letter said, hey, it's Keith, a fellow Wisconsinite, or whatever you call from Wisconsin, or a fellow Packer fan. And he kept in touch with these people, and when they were ready to sell, instead of looking for an agent, they called Keith, because he's from Wisconsin. He's here in Vegas, so a great idea. So those are little kind of things that if you come to the meetings, come to different things we do in the office, you pick up these little tidbits and it'll make you a couple of bucks. So, all right, gang, other than that, have a great weekend. It's going to be a little chilly. A lot of football this weekend. Go Bills, okay? And we're around if you need us, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.